Hi, it's Ikonke from Claim Your Shiro. And I am just going to take a brief moment to talk with you about one of your greatest assets. And every woman possesses this, and it can be used for your good. It can be used in this new change that you're wanting to take place in your life. And that is intuition. It is your inner GPS, your inner guidance, that inner knowing that is there to let you know when you are on track and when you're way off track. So Deepak Chopra, let me say that right. He says this about intuition. He says it is the inner voice that beckons to be heard as we go about our daily activities. And it is our connection to that greater sphere of knowledge, wisdom, and information. But oftentimes we can intellectualize ourselves out of what we intuitively know, or sometimes we just ignore it altogether. I don't know about you, but you know, in the past I've had these gut feelings about something, or just this sense that something wasn't right. But because I couldn't detect it with my five senses, I just rationalized my way out of it. Oh, that's not possible, or oh, you're being silly. But the truth is that our inner knowing, it knows. It just knows. And the more we connect with it, and the more you practice, paying attention to it, the more it will help to steer you in the right direction. It will tell you which steps you need to take. And it will tell you if you are heading down a dark alley that you don't want to go down. And so, my invitation to you is to practice listening to your intuition. And the more you practice, the stronger that muscle will be. So in those times when you are doubting yourself, or you're not trusting that you're making the right decision, or that you're having the right conversations, you can tap into your intuition for that guidance, for that clarity, for its wisdom. And so you can start to practice building this muscle in simple ways. The way I started was simply paying attention to which direction, which street I was going to turn on. And something would just say to me, make a left. And so I was thinking of making a right, but then, okay, let me just go ahead and make a left. Another way that I would practice is simply, the other day, actually, I was looking for this party to attend, and there was this one street that I could have gone down, but it looked kind of sketchy. Even though, my navigation system said this is the street, but I looked down the street and something said, Ikonke, this is not the street to go down. And I just said, whoop, and I just turned my car the other way. And maybe it was a fine street to go down. But what I have learned is when I rationalize myself out of what my gut, what my inner knowing is telling me, I get myself into trouble. And so now I'm at this point where, if I need to make a career decision or a relationship decision or just a simple decision in my household, I go and I listen to, okay, so what is my intuition wanting to tell me about this particular situation? And I listen to that. And you know what? It has never steered me wrong. So I'm inviting you, sister, to practice listening to your intuition. If it says, get out of the bed on the left side versus the right side, then just do it, and then it'll become louder and it'll say, work for this company, not that one. You know what? Have this conversation. Avoid that one over there. Okay, sister? So I am excited to know how this works out for you. and what you become more clear about in your life simply by listening to that part of you that already knows the answer. All right, sister, until next time, live by design, not default. Bye bye.